Hi everyone, we have a couple new cars in the collection this week. First up we have the Jaguar XJ13. And this is a story of giving up on a long time chase because this car is available by AutoArt as an opening diecast, but this one is by GT Spirit, which means sealed resin. I've chased that AutoArt for at least a decade. The prices have gone up. It's an AutoArt Millennium, so it's approaching maybe 20 years old. And they're always now $250, $400. Most of them come with a little bit of die-cast rash, which are little bumps. And I don't want to spend $400. I don't think it's worth it to me. It's not a $400 car. So here comes GT Spirit, the only other manufacturer to make it. And I think they do a really good job. I mean, it is sealed, but that is a lot more engine detail than is typical on a sealed resin car. Got the headers, the individual throttle bodies. That's a 5-liter V12, a little over 500 horsepower. I think it's a beautiful car. They only made one as a prototype. It's always interesting when they make a diecast of a production run of one. Like, pretty much you'll never see this car in person. So again, they did a good job. Good wheels and tires. In some ways, this probably displays better than the AutoArt, you know. And this you have a retail of $129. It's a recent release. I got it. I ordered it from one of the German sites with a friend. Came out to $90 shipped. That price, I'm not mad at it. Car number 433 out of 1500. So, you know, maybe it's temporary. Maybe I will run into the AutoArt again. I've lost it at a couple of real auctions for, you know, $150. Where, you know, if I win it for $150, I'll just sell that. So maybe this is just a temporary placeholder. For packaging, here's your new typical black GT Spirit box with one little preview image. Next up is another kind of long time chase car. This is an Exoto. Exoto is kind of one of those heralded brands from 15 years ago. Opening diecast. This is a Porsche 935 non-liveried race car, which is kind of my favorite way to do race cars lately. Exoto is a brand that often had just pretty high retails of $200, $300, $400, $500 and would have these ridiculous prices on their website once a car sells out that's saying it was worth $1,000. So people on eBay say, well, the car's $1,000, but that's not really true. I actually bought a similar car to this by a brand called Carousel One a few weeks ago at an auction, and I won it for $14 and sold on eBay for $100. And it wound up going towards funding this when a friend offered this to me for $150, which that price I'm very much not mad at it. And I really only had half that, a fraction of that invested by scoring that Carousel One so cheap. So this is really neat. You know, the paint isn't perfect. You can see a little bit of the die-cast rash, which are the little pimples. I think it's faint enough where it doesn't bother me enough to fix it. You can fix it. I spoke about kind of how to fix it on Diecast Doctor on Saturday. Involves a lot of sanding, but it's pretty minor. It's going to affect all of these 20-year-old diecasts. A lot of the Exotos, Kyoshos, and AutoArts are getting this diecast rash, or zinc pest as they call it, you know. Resin's getting a bad rap, but resin cars aren't showing these imperfections in the paint. So you've got a big old twin turbo flat 6. Depending on what kind of state of tune, this could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 horsepower. These were pretty nasty cars in a good way. Take off the hood. Very detailed. This would have been superior to an AutoArt of the day. This is more akin to an AutoArt signature, I'd say. Textured seat. Really nicely detailed. under the chassis detail. I really don't have many Exotos in my collection. Again, they are expensive. They are not easy to find. I think I have less than 5 out of, 1,200 plus cars, so a neat score. I'll go over the packaging in a little bit more detail because, again, this might be my first Exoto on the channel. You typically have an outer box in white that the cars are shipped in, so if you're looking for an Exoto, you're going to want to make sure it comes with the white shipping box. Then you've got your inner box, which has more artwork on it. Racing Legends is the main, product line for the Exotos. Not really too much to see there. Then you've got your inner styro, which is kind of a clam styro held on by these two little cardboard pieces that sandwich it together. The hood actually came separate, so I had all the paper, all the packing materials. So this kind of came as new, and you're also going to want to have the envelope that comes with it, I guess, for registering it. So that's what you want to look for if you're buying an Exoto. So that's it for this week. Everyone please like and subscribe, and have a good one.